We're glad to have you guys join us again this week. Obviously, we're not in our normal studio where we normally record. We're actually coming to you live from our living room today because we wanted to do a little bit different format. And there's like a heat advisory, and the little AC unit does not cool our
studio
very
good.
well.
And we didn't want to be sweating like crazy and
Yes,
dying of
we
heat.
did not.
Because we have our first guest speaker, my friend Sharytta, and she is here. Come on in. And she is the creator of Black Baby Doll. And I met her. She's a friend of mine. We are co-workers together. And she started telling me about what she was creating and what she had done and books she had written. And I was like, what? And I started like researching and looking and stuff. And it was amazing. Excuse me. And yeah, so I was like, you have to come on this because I know that a lot of people that watch this are very supportive of entrepreneurs and just creatives and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted her product because it's amazing. And yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit more about that?
Okay, again, guys, my name is Sharytta Scroggins, and I met Michelle at work, and she's a really cool friend of mine, and met her husband, and they invited me on their show to talk about my my purpose. So a little story behind this is that when I was a little girl, I suffered from low self-esteem. I didn't love myself. I didn't like, the things that I seen in the mirror because it was different from the kids that I went to school with. I went to school with kids that didn't look like me. And I would always get teased about my lips, my hair, my nose, and my skin color. And I was just really confused. So, it was even times when I got a little older, when I would go off to my grandmother's in Quincy, I would try to go buy bleaching cream and try to bleach my skin to make myself look lighter, to be more acceptable, because my mother is a real light woman. And I would see, often go places, and my sister and my mom would often get compliments from people about how beautiful they were. And I was just like, dang, what do I look like? I must be just really ugly or something, because nobody ever gives me compliments. If they do, it was always, oh, you're pretty to be a dark girl. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a good or a bad compliment. And so for Black Baby Doll, I first started off with my books. I started off with this first book, which is actually a new version of it because I had different artwork at first. Because my friend's mother, she actually did the first set of books for me. But the reason why I changed the artwork, not because of I didn't like her artwork, it's just that I wanted to make a doll out of it. So I need to have the doll, the pictures in the book look more defined in their characteristics. So that's how I created her. And this is actually, the story's about me, but I gave her my daughter's name, Emerald Iman. Okay. So she's looking in the mirror here. She doesn't like what she sees. And in the second book, her teacher teaches her affirmations. And then when she learns the affirmations, she begins to love herself, and she turns into a superhero self-love, where the avatar on the front of the book in her watch directs her to little girls across the world that are suffering from low self-esteem because of their image.
That's awesome. So what does legacy look like to you? Because obviously we're Choose Legacy, which I was like, when I saw, I was like, you're creating an amazing legacy. And even like furthering other people's legacy, I feel like.
Legacy for me is turning the notion around for little colored girls that they're ugly. I want them to start with self-love early on, so that way they can make better decisions as far as like relationships, because sometimes when you don't believe that you're enough, you choose to devalue yourself and into relationships that are not really good, because you just feel like you can't get any better, so I'll just settle. So I want girls to basically love thyself first, and don't look for validation from the outside world.
So,
that's powerful.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you remember a couple episodes ago, we actually dealt a little bit with the topic of self-love and loving yourself. Because somebody asked us a question, she said, I'm really good about loving my neighbor, but I've never been really good about loving myself. So can I truly love my neighbor if I don't love myself? And we kind of dove into that for a little bit because the realization is true. And so the legacy that you're wanting to leave, not just for your children and your children's children and stuff, but to help other little girls learn to love them. So that's really
Yes, because social media now makes it seem like you have to look a certain way. So you know how kids are now hooked to their phones and they're looking at all these girls that have a certain beauty standard.
right.
I want girls to know that they're unique, that they're not supposed to look like every other girl.
Right.
To look like yourself. Find
Yeah.
beauty in yourself. Once you start falling in love with yourself, you'll see your beauty on the outside, but
Right.
it starts within first. Because I remember when I thought I was ugly, and no one told me I was pretty, but when I started loving myself, I swear I would go to the store, people, oh my God, you're so pretty. And it's when I started loving myself.
Wow.
Because how important is identity to little girls? I mean,
It's
how
a lot.
important is identity to all of us, but especially us as we're little and growing up, right?
Because my granddaughters are already struggling right now with their identity. So this is going to be powerful for them too.
Yeah,
And then for their kids, and
Right.
then their kids' kids.
right.
And then every little girl across the world,
Yeah,
you know,
amazing.
to just embrace who they are.
So, tell us about what inspired you. Well, you kind of just did a little bit about that, but like, what made you think you wanted to create the doll? And
Well, what inspired me, it was a friend. He was like, you should make a doll.
Oh, wow.
I have to give him credit for that. I do. He actually was the one that brought me to the mirror, because I avoid the mirror for up to like 34 years. I don't have a lot of pictures, none of that, because I used to avoid the mirror. And he took me to the mirror. He's just a good friend of mine. So he was like, look in the mirror at yourself. And I was just like shamed to look, and he was like, look in the mirror at yourself. You're beautiful. So he kind of inspired me to do all of this. But then he was like, I had talked to him, you should do a doll. And I was like, okay. But then I didn't think about a talking doll, though. And I said, I should do a talking doll.
so, are we gonna get to hear your doll talks, right?
Sure. Should I just push the button or bring her closer?
Bring her close
Bring
to
it
you.
closer to you, and then that way
So
to
you guys
your
can
mic.
actually see her. in
She's
her
so
little
cute.
hair. Thank you. She has her little nails done, her little earrings, and her nails, and her brown eyes. And guess what? This doll, I didn't think she was gonna come out to look like this exactly, but she has the same color eyes as I do, and the same color like orangish kind of skin.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, okay, she looks like me.
Yeah.
She looks like me.
And you know, you always be styling, so.
But let's hear her. Let's see.
Hey there, beautiful. When you look in the mirror, don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to what's looking back at you. Never be ashamed of who you are or what you look like. You are a beautiful mocha girl. Never allow anyone to tell you different. Always love you. Your eye, nose, lips, hair, and skin are unique, made just for you. You're beautiful. Self-esteem, image, confidence, and uniqueness are all the attributes that a mocha girl will need to love herself, despite what the world thinks.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah. And then she has her little mirror.
Nice. and so you've been doing this journey for a long time. Like, you've been working on this for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the reasons I wanted to get you on here is because I want people to support and go to your website and get you some books. And then she's going to be having merch and things like that. Her dolls, unfortunately, are kind of stuck a little bit, right? You want to tell us a little bit about that? Whole
Yes,
story?
they're actually done with production, but right now we're just waiting for shipment. That's the only thing, waiting for shipment to come in.
And that was a little, you thought that it was already in with the cost of shipping, so that's been a little bit of an extra cost that you weren't expecting to have to come up with and things like that. So that was definitely one thing I wanted to bring to our community. If you guys want to help out at all, you can go to our website and donate, or you can go to her website, and she's got Cash App and things like that. Because if anybody knows us, has known us for any little bit of time, we are huge cheerleaders, and we love people that, you know, we love to like support, especially good causes. I mean, this is amazing, and this is going to change so many little girls.
Yes.
And and so I want to make sure we're out there supporting you, and we want to get these dolls in so we can get them out there and
in the store before Christmas.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
This needs to be the Christmas doll.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
If you could share one thing to inspire and help others out, what would it be?
Find your purpose. And when you find your purpose, unwrap it and follow through no matter how hard it gets. And don't let no one talk you out of your purpose, because your purpose is given to you by God.
Okay.
Absolutely. So good.
So even when you run into obstacles,
You guys won't even believe it. I have so many people talking me out of this, to the point to where they're argumentative with me. I've lost family members. I have lost friends. And I don't understand what's the gripe about it, because I'm not asking them for anything. Just support, but I get it from strangers or people, other people, but just the closest ones to me don't support me. And
So-
it's strange, but that's how it is when you have a dream. They're called dream snatchers.
Yeah.
I've heard it called dream crushers
Yeah,
too. People
yeah.
that, and I think a lot of times people are like that because they're not willing to take a risk, because that's what it takes.
Because
It
you gotta
takes
be
a risk.
uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You gotta be uncomfortable. You gotta keep going and keep going. It's almost like, how do I want to say this? It's like you keep going, but you get an obstacle. It's like you're fighting something, and it's like you have the devil and you have God, right? And the devil's steady pulling you down, and then God is like, come on this way.
Yeah.
Or like crabs in the barrel type thing. They're trying to pull you back down because they want you to stay where they're at. They want you to vibrate low instead of vibrating high. But I actually feel like God actually gives me the wisdom to write, the creativity, because I don't think it comes from me.
Absolutely. Well,
It's within me, and I don't even know where the stuff comes from, but I'd be amazed myself. It scares me sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, how do I come up with this stuff?
and you've got a third book that you're writing.
Yeah,
now.
and that book is
Yeah.
really scaring me because I don't even know where it's. I mean, I know it's God, but I'm saying I know it's real now because no one ever convinced me that God doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the creative factor. So the truth is, we're made in the image and likeness of God.
Right.
So He's a creative God. Obviously, I mean, look at everything He's created. That unique facet of who you are. You spoke about earlier about every little girl is beautiful. She's unique and all that. Each one of us are this unique creation, this facet, this expression of who God is, right?
Right.
And so, but there's one thing that's common in all of us, and that is that we have a creative nature. There's something within us that gives us the ability to be creative and co-create with God.
Right.
So this is it's powerful, just the whole vision behind what you're doing.
Right. Because you know what? I never knew why I was going through what I went through all them years to end up here. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know why I was going through that low self-esteem point in my life, and then going through that fire brought me to the light, and I was able to create this. So God chose me to walk that narrow path. And it widened up to this. This is my gift for going through what I went through. Like, I never lost faith in God. And so I held my faith. He gave me this gift.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Well, that's exciting, and I'm excited to see all the things that you're gonna do. Do you think you'll ever like go and speak at things or do anything like that, or?
I plan on expanding this, and I have another brand that I'm working on for my other daughter because she was a little like, Mom, my name is nice too. I'm like, well, it's not. I was like, it's not about the name, you know. It was just my daughter was little. She was darker complected, so I chose the book for her. But I have something really powerful coming from my daughter. It's so powerful. It's amazing, and I plan on just expanding. Like I want anything that I create has to be. It has to be for help. It has to be for like having a better life. It can't be something, I don't want to make things that create badness into people. Like, you know, I'm losing my words, but because I'm getting nervous. But you know what I mean? I don't want to create things that are negative in
Yeah.
people.
Right.
I want to create things that uplift people.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
No,
amazing.
it's really good, really powerful.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and being our first guest. So you have set
I'm
the bar.
special. And I just wanted to share my box so you guys will be looking out for the box that she's coming in. And then my books are on the back with my website, blackbabydoll.eec.com.
And we'll make sure to post all that in our comments section as well, and we'll have some slides as well to be able to take you to her website. And yes, please support her. And if you know anyone that is struggling, or just go get some books, and then once you
Yeah.
see someone, you can also just give it to them as
Mhm.
well and stuff. So thanks again for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you. my
You're
girl.
welcome. Anything else you want to say this?
She's gonna come with a lot more. So she's gonna have her own store, all her products. So she's coming for you.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us this week, and we're just excited to be able to. It was a pleasure meeting you. I actually just met her for the first time tonight.
Yeah.
Heard tons of stuff about her from Michelle, of course. But
We have fun together.
But we thank you for joining us, and remember to always choose legacy.